The purge is a very interesting topic because many people don't want to experience one and fear the potential of experiencing one as part of their process. But when people start to experience the opposite of what they want, I'm in the purge, isn't this great, my reality's purging, is this the purge, I'm hoping it's the purge, and it's seen as a good thing. It's very strange human psychology. But today, I want to discuss the purge and why it is actually a good thing if you're experiencing one. But before we jump into that, if you could drop me a like and a comment on this video, it just helps push it out on the algorithm to help more people with this message. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and be sure to click that bell icon. And if you do need any one-to-one help with your situation, down below in the comments section and the description are all the links to my services where I can help you directly. But now let's jump into this video. So the purge, for those of you that don't know, is a term coined by Neville Goddard in an essence to state the flushing out of the subconscious mind's stored information about your reality. So put it like this. Let's say you have the story of not being with your specific person. You then start trying to feed your subconscious mind new information about being with this specific person. Your subconscious mind will then push out things in your reality that further accentuate that you're not with this person. An example could be getting blocked, or them saying that they don't have feelings, or something like that. This is the subconscious mind essentially, if we were to put it into an analogy or like an example term, this is your subconscious mind saying, are you sure this isn't your reality? It pushes it out. And if you then give into that reality and say, like, why are they not doing this? Why are they showing up like this? Why? You show your subconscious mind, yes, this is my reality. And it continues to feed off that story. But if you can identify that it is just the subconscious mind fleshing out that story, and you stay true to your end result, you show your subconscious mind, no, this up here is in fact my story, and it pushes that out instead. Think of it like if you were to save a file over another file on a laptop, you have that file there, in this case, the current subconscious story. You're trying to overwrite a new one, in this case, the new story. Your subconscious, the laptop says, are you sure you would like to overwrite this file? The subconscious mind pushing that old story out for you to experience to essentially check if you're sure. If you carry on in your new story, you say, yes, overwrite this file. Overwritten, new file on that computer. New story in the subconscious mind. If you give into that old story that it's flushed out, then you essentially click, no, don't overwrite this file on your laptop. The old file stays there. That is the way that I deem the purge in my mind to help me understand it. Now, the purge, while it is scary, don't get me wrong, I have experienced purges in my life as well, and they suck. But while it is scary, the purge is actually a very good thing. Because, as that analogy hopefully would have given you the understanding of, the purge is essentially you're there, just overwrite the file. Just push past that little bit longer. Because if you do, then the subconscious mind will have the new story stored, and your reality will only be able to reflect the new story. But the reason why it's a good thing, as explained, is because it's basically that final little door that you just need to walk through to get to your outcome. If you're experiencing a genuine purge, and I'll get onto why I say genuine in a second, but if you're experiencing a genuine purge and you have the resilience and mental toughness to keep on keeping on, your reality is yours, or your desired reality is yours. Because if you receive a purge and continue in the new story, you are flushing out the old. You cannot receive a purge, genuinely can stay consistent to the new story and stay in the old story as your stored story. Doesn't happen, doesn't work like that. So if you can identify that you're in a genuine purge, know that that is your time to double down in the sense of new story, new story, new story. Doesn't necessarily mean do more work or really even change what you are doing. It just means don't give in to what's out there. Stay true to what is in here. And that old stuff that's out there, no matter how scary or how awful it may be, will flush out, will make room for your reality. An example, made up example for this purposes, is you see your person going on holiday with their person. Sorry, I got a bit of a dry throat today. But you see your person go on holiday with their person, or the third party or whatever, and you've been manifesting commitment. To you, that may be awful. But the way that that could be the purge is are you sure they're not together? Look at this, they're on this lovely holiday, blah, 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 blah. You stay true to that desired outcome because consciousness is the real reality. They have an argument on holiday, break up, you get your person. But if you'd given into seeing them on holiday, you would have just reinstated, yeah, actually, they're together, they're amazing. I'm not getting what I want. They have an amazing holiday, come back better than ever. So if you are experiencing the purge, just keep going. Don't fear it. Identify if it's a purge, but anything past that, don't feed any energy into the 3D reality. Don't even sit there going onto comment section saying, I'm in the purge, I'm in the purge, I'm in the purge. Because the purge only exists when you don't currently have your reality. So why would you keep your consciousness there? But I want to say genuine purge for this argument because there have been a lot of times when I've seen people not do particularly well at keeping their thoughts in check, receive something worse, and then questioned if they're in the purge. And I have to be honest with them because I don't want to allow them to stay doing the same not so great work that they've been doing and not get anywhere just because it's an easy out for me to say, yeah, you're in the purge. So genuinely consider, when it comes to your manifestation process, have you been genuinely and honestly in the desired state of consciousness more dominantly than you've been in the undesired state? Is all of the affirmations or the techniques, the good thinking, the meditations, the relaxing and so on, genuinely been more impactful and more dominant to you than any doubts, any fears, any awareness of not having, anything like that? If the answer is honestly yes, then you can 90% be sure. I say 90% because it could just be old impressions playing out now, but 90% be sure that you are in the purge and therefore keep going. If you can honestly say, actually, you know what, I haven't been doing as well as I thought I was, potentially negative dominant state, then I wouldn't state that you are in the purge, but I would say to keep going on your end result anyway. Because regardless of if you're in the purge or if you are just not doing so great and experiencing things that align with that, the process forward is still the same. Stay end result focused. If you're in the purge, keep doing what you're doing because it's clearly worked. If you're just receiving opposites because that's where your consciousness has been, stay focused on that end result, but don't necessarily stay doing what you've been doing because what you've been doing up to this point isn't ideal. So instead, notice what you could be doing better. Could you be doing more work to outwork the negative? Could you lessen the negative so it will undermine or underwork the positive? Or could you do both? Make necessary changes, but stay focused on that end result. I do apologize, my cats have just decided to start fighting right there. But stay focused on that end result anyway. Make necessary adjustments where possible. And have the calmness and the confidence to say, this is my reality or my old reality flushing out to make way for my new reality. Do I click yes to overwriting the file, or do I click no to overwriting the file? Because it is entirely up to you. No matter what's going on out there, that is just a reflection of it in here. They could say the worst things possible to you, and you can still come back from it if up here is in the right space. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video on the Purge. If you have, drop me a like and a comment to let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and be sure to click that bell icon. If you do need any one-to-one help with your situation, down below in the comments section and the description are all the links to my services where I can help you with just that. And according to YouTube, this is the best video for you right now. So head on over there now and have a watch. Give it a watch. And I'll see you lovely people in the next one. Bye-bye.